Okay, so just for the recording purpose, the plan is to do some finishing touches in knife because we're still missing a few details. And if I think this is gonna be fast, but if this takes a while, we're gonna just jump straight into Spoon, fix the AST because the type checking and the evaluation they are using different stuff, and then we can start thinking about code generation basically. And there it is. We're just gonna we'll choose phone call. We'll choose. This is to get an integer out of this, and probably because I actually need to do phone call. This should be enough. Yeah. And the same thing with the boolean. Boolean. Yeah, that should be it. So let's open programming, Nekoma, knife, Nick shell, rebar 3, LFA, REPL, and then knife main. No.
While you try to do that, I'm trying to compile a thing and see the if we can explore the LLVM with C
Okay.
alone. I think I have Clung. I do have Clung. I hate Clung though. With
Okay, done. Okay, first part is done. Now we just need to make 3 functions to have the proper AST nodes. So let me grab this. So let me pick an example of the nodes that we need to have, like application stuff like that. Because then we just do a parser map on those, and then I commit, and then knife is basically done for a very long time, I guess.
for a very long time.
Yeah, I will be surprised if we gonna have a very distinctive feature in the near future.
Object system.
Yeah, no, that would be very distinct.
No, that's for Silverware Plus, man.
Yeah,
The
only the plus version.
enhanced edition.
Yeah, enhanced edition.
We can
Okay, so
even charge people.
sorry.
No, we cannot. I said we can even charge people. No, we can't.
Close software, close
They're
source.
close software.
That's very unlikely, but that's fine.
I don't know, man.
Uh,
They're crazy people for everything.
yeah. Okay, so let's start with condition.
Oh man, LLVM is very verbose. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah. So what do you want to do? We want to first change the example that I'm using here because this is not be the will not be the one. Um, I'm so glad I tested a very complicated example because I got different bugs out of that.
It would be cool if we made a random expression generator using our AST as a base, and then like it just spits stuff in there
That
to
would be cool,
test.
but that sounds really hard.
No, I did that in Rust with expressions like normal expressions, but I think like in Erlang that'll be hellish. Although we could do in another normal language and then just send the thing as data, but that's just not worth it. I gave up at this point.
I gave up. Okay, let's start then. So define make condition. Then we're gonna have Interesting. We already kind of need to pattern match.
Better match watch? What in particular?
Actually, don't need this one. We're gonna pattern match the tuples, right?
Okay.
So now I'm gonna comment this. I'm gonna do save project tiles. Okay. Open the terminal, relaunch, and see how this is structured. Okay, it's like this. We need to transform this into this. So how would that go?
You want to make a function that already generates that
Yeah, a function
AST.
that I will parser map, that the mapping will pick this and it needs to
Hmm.
throw this up. So the
Okay,
first thing that we
so
do, this is an expression. So this is a tuple of two things. So let's make that clear. So
yeah,
this is
just uncomment. Then it's gonna be tuple.
two parentheses for tuples. I discovered that in the hard way.
Why?
Because if you just do tuple xy, it's going to interpret the pattern matching with three arguments.
But they're not three. There are not three of them.
They are. This is a tuple. But if I remove the inner parentheses, it will try to pattern match three things. It's not recognizing this as a keyword and reinterpreting the things that are following.
Because I remember that okay, this is in the argument, so
Yes.
maybe that's different. But from what I remember, the case you just do one parenthesis, wrapping everything, and then another which you can do like tuple and everything.
Oh yeah, but I think it works differently if it is in the
Try
argument.
on the terminal first, man, before you do all of this hell.
No, but if it's wrong, we just remove parentheses. That's fine.
Okay, then that's
So
you saying.
yeah, that's I am saying that. Okay, so the first thing that's gonna happen here is an expression.
You don't need parentheses there.
I don't need parentheses here. So this is the predicate. And then we have a
You need
tuple.
the literal. No, okay, yeah. The literal is the expression, right? The
Yes.
entire expression.
Yeah, then we have another tuple, which is the second one, which also has tuples in it for some. Oh no, the inner ones I ignore because this is an expression.
Because here's what's gonna be. It's gonna be
Then
okay. The
else,
condition you're ignoring. It's gonna be like literal boolean true. Okay,
then
and then you
tuple
do tuple.
condition, predicate, um, then else. Is that it?
I think so.
Cool. So now,
I still think the parentheses are weird, but try.
no, but this is missing. No, it has an extra. No. Oh no, it's interpreting this. That's why. Okay. So let's remove this one. Yeah, nice. Okay. Oh, and I kind of did this, like it's working, but I did it in trial and error. So you're gonna have to explain me what I did with this guy later. So please start thinking about that. I have absolutely no idea what this is doing, but I'd make it work.
I don't understand why you need to pass the back quote twice, but okay.
Yeah, I tried basically. Oh here, oh in here, but then
Because, dude,
here.
what you're doing, second thing is literally nothing. Like you're back quoting something that you are evaluating.
Exactly.
Like
But this is necessary. I agree with you totally, man. But well, it is what it is. Okay, then we're gonna do what I'm doing with variable parser map and then high order function and then the rest of it. Nice. Okay, so parser map, then this ast make condition slash one, and that's it. This should now throw us the correct version of the thing. Now I also need to add it here and I also need to export it because I forgot. And probably there is some like unused imports there, but well, I'm gonna tackle that later. condition 1. Cool. Let's see if this works. Nice.
Yeah, that doesn't mean anything.
Woohoo! Is this
That
correct?
means something. That also doesn't mean much, but that means something.
Wait, just a sec. Okay, let's do the following. I need to differentiate this first guy. So let's imagine that this is doing an end with true and false. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's working. I'm glad. Okay, one done, two to go. Next, application. I already forgot the application example. This.
Application can be just like addition, man. Whatever.
You mean I don't
Like
know this?
plus one, two, three. Yeah.
This is application.
Yeah.
Okay, so Let's go to AST. Let's remove this. First one is this, which is the version that Spoon is using, and we're gonna comment that out. And now just gonna see what's the output in our parser. Let's cross our fingers it is correct. Couldn't find prefix. That's not a good sign. Oh, I know why. Because I'm dumb.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. This is it. I need to transform that to this. Okay. I think it's gonna be pretty similar to this, by the way. So application. We're gonna pattern match. This is always gonna be a variable, right? Or not? Okay, this can be an expression, right?
Yeah, this is gonna be a variable.
No, this is always gonna be a variable?
Unless, yes, unless you override it. But
No,
what do
wait.
you mean an expression? Like
I'm
that's
also.
already an expression, which is a variable.
We have the grammar. I don't know why I'm having doubts. Yeah, this is an
No,
expression. This can be anything.
yeah, but yes, that can be anything. But you're talking specifically about the plus.
No, no, no. I'm talking about applications in general. Just an example to keep me on track.
Oh, an application is any shit. Yeah.
Okay, so
What
what's.
matters is that it needs to spit a function, but that's type checking.
Yeah, okay. So the first thing. What's the name of the first expression?
Um, ABS abstraction.
Um,
There needs to
abstraction.
be yeah, that's the abstraction. Although it's an expression, it needs to evolve through an
Yeah, but I think we are
a
messing
function.
around with ambiguity now because we have another meaning for abstraction in our meta language.
Ah man, whatever. Just call it, I don't know, fun. Something.
Function is okay.
ABC. ABC.
Function is fine.
That's a good name. ABC. Why didn't you name like that?
Then we have a list, right? Is this a list? I'm confused. This is.
I think that's wrong though. In our AST, as far as I remember, there was well on Erlang, right? That was abstraction. But we can change that. That's not a problem.
Wait, but now I am confused. The application is assuming.
Arguments.
Oh, wait just a
Just arguments,
sec.
man.
The many. The many, it's returning a list apparently, but is this
Yeah,
a.
it's just a list of arguments. Yeah.
Yeah, it is a list of arguments indeed. Okay. Okay, so this is a list of tuples, which is fine. Okay, so we're gonna remove these extra parentheses, and these are the arguments. Then we're gonna have application. We're gonna have the function itself, and we're gonna have the arguments. Done. I'm so confident I'm gonna remove these.
And just do it all together, man. Just do abstraction already.
Let's do abstraction. Let's pick an example of that. Where is abstraction? Oh, here. Yeah, this.
The very edgy garbage. Are we parsing that?
That's a good question. I
I
think
don't
they.
think we
Oh,
are.
this is the. No, we are. This is the more complicated parsing scheme. Yeah, so I kinda regret it. So let's comment this and to see if application is working, then we can come back to it. Yeah, we are parsing the variadic already. Application. Where is application? Oh, here it is. Okay. Am I exporting?
Did it? I man. I'm
What?
still thinking about like me literally touching the code and it started working. That was funny.
Be proud.
Oh man, that's there. There's nothing to be proud there, man. That's just
Yeah, there
funny.
is because you touched it and your miracle
Yeah,
touch
the
worked.
Midas touch, right? The Lisp Midas.
The touch from the most pure. What a joke. Pure. uh,
It's Hegelian language. Parser map.
um, AST make application done. What a contrast with Friday, right? But okay, things are working. Okay,
This is just
now
this is
we
just
have the.
pattern matching, man. There's nothing really
Well, we also
that can
we
go
also
wrong
thought
there.
about that, and we spent like 4 hours making this work, and we couldn't. So then I
No, but
went.
wait, that's different. That's like using a bunch of stuff. We're just literally pattern matching a structure and spitting then as another structure. Like there's nothing that is complicated or
You
convoluted
are
there.
saying things too soon, but I like the confidence. So.
No, that's not confidence,
Uh,
man. It's just what? Okay, you need another parenthesis.
yeah.
Yeah, actually just remove the one too. If it's an abstraction, it doesn't have those.
Oh, you have it has those.
No, that's an abstraction. Those are the arguments for it. That's an
Oh,
application that we're doing.
yeah, application. That's what I was thinking about. Sorry. Okay, this is an abstraction. Let's see how the parsers currently handle this one.
There's a case that might fail. Let's see. Okay, that works. Because I was thinking maybe you were
Okay.
requesting the variable to have parentheses, but apparently no. That's just can be an expression, right? So then it just matches as variable.
Yeah, this is a list of
No, I'm talking
label.
about the second,
Oh,
the body,
the
the
body.
body.
Okay, 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 okay.
Yeah,
But the body is also an expression.
yeah. Because you add if you added, yes, I know. That's why. If you added a parenthesis, there'll be an application stand.
Oh yeah. Okay. So this is the output. This is the input. This is the output, and now we just uncomment this one. I kind of regret parsing this. I should have just forget about it.
You should have parsed it like I don't know, boom,
Well,
or just removed it. Yeah, but that's fine.
removing is easy
Why
though.
didn't Why didn't you use a atom though?
Because why we didn't use it now? Because everything is a
Eh,
string. I'm just exploiting the fact that this is already a string, right? And using the prefix parser. But to
It
change
is
this
quite.
is easy though. We
It
just
is
do it
pretty
just
trash.
right.
And it's pretty trash that we don't have. Oh, okay, that's fine. I don't think we did the mechanism to find functions, right? If you want to make a function,
Oh,
just
not
make a
yet, not yet.
variable
No, we don't
with a
have an.
lambda.
Yeah, exactly. We don't have the ability to give a name to a function yet.
Oh, you do. You just make a variable to a lambda. But that's
Okay, yeah,
really
but that's you can do that. Okay, that's fine. That's funny. Okay, now this is much better though. Oh, nothing's here.
oh, that is your
Meters. Uh, Variadic. This is a
info,
typo. We need an
periodic
extra
info, and
parenthesis,
then yeah.
and
Oh,
then
this is hellish.
here. Oh no, we just do body here.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, but there is extra parentheses in the green one with the blue
It's
one.
a
Sorry,
list, right? It's a list for the body.
is that correct? This isn't this supposed to be just a body, like an expression by itself?
I thought so. That's something that's been bothering me, but I don't know.
White space expression list. No, the grammar says it is a list, so I'm following.
Screw the grammar, man. Who needs the grammar? Who needs grammar anyway? But yeah, I
uh,
think it's the way you're parsing. Um,
uh,
okay, maybe it's what I asked actually. Yeah, let's try this scene there.
uh, I'm telling you there.
Yep.
Okay, so you didn't say anything, so.
Yeah,
Uh,
I just woke up, man.
What the heck, man?
what the heck? Oh, that's great, man. That's great. Um, we have to put the rest inside though. So let me think a little bit. What's the best way of doing this, Mageta?
What?
You see that in our abstraction AST used in Spoon, we are
Mm,
like appending the normal arguments with the variadic stuff.
uh-huh.
Oh, and you're also informing if it's variadic or not. Ooh. Okay, so now we need more pattern matching.
To make the second case, I think we can just do
I think it's an empty
a
list if I'm not
tuple,
mistaken. Let's check
an
that for a
empty
fact.
list.
Yeah, let's remove the variadic part and see what the parser is giving us because we already implemented that. So let's go
What do you mean
here,
an empty list, though?
remove this. I don't know if it's an empty
Okay.
list.
Oh, but you needed a variable after that. That was wrong.
Uh, okay, so it's this parentheses close parentheses, which seems to be an empty list. Is this an empty list?
Yes.
Yes. So let me check the parameters.
What was it spitting with the rest only? Because
Only
that was
the
wrong.
label for the variadic part, which was
Edit
just
again.
it was
But that's
spitting
wrong, man.
this. It was
Yeah, that's wrong.
spitting rest. Doesn't seem wrong to me though. So
It is. The rest is a key. It's a modifier for a variable, so it should be rest y
rest what?
space y x, which is not variadic,
Yeah.
rest, and then y is the variadic argument.
I think we are which. Oh, wait. Oh, so this is just a thing to tell.
Yeah, it's just a label for a variable, a parameter.
It's just to tell that y is the variadic thing that you need to use.
Yeah. Otherwise, how you're gonna pick that inside the function?
Just use rest in our
I mean, you
case.
could do like a crazy logic that
No,
okay,
we
this
allow
what
you
is
to
it?
do
A
this if
hidden
you want,
variable.
like this. If you want, if you
Okay,
just
with
use
the variable. Okay,
yeah.
I didn't see the
Uh,
choice.
yeah. Okay. So uh, yeah, but you're talking about having things as variables, right? And I don't. I'm not. I'm quite sure this is not the way we're doing. As you can see, this is just a string, right? This is not a variable per se.
Why is it
So
parsing as a string though?
because it's trying to find an identifier, I guess. Let me check.
Okay, the argument is just a string. Okay, that doesn't matter. That's fine.
Oh
That's fine.
yeah,
It's
it can't
just a
be a
label.
variable because then it's gonna try to
No,
find
but
the
I was
environment and
confused
stuff.
because of a list on the first, which makes sense, and just the rest as the last one. For
Yeah.
me, they should all be in the same, but that's fine. You can just flat it.
Okay, so is this an empty list?
Yeah?
Okay. That's quite surprising though. Oh, it is an empty string. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense now. So let's uncomment this. So the variadic part maybe it's gonna be empty, and maybe not. So if it is empty, we're just gonna put abstraction. Then we need to make another tuple, and then tuple. And I think it's how we are writing variable. Where it is? Variadic, variadic, not variadic. Okay, not variadic. Then the list themselves, then the body. Cool. Body. This function now is required, which is really cool. And if we do have a variadic, now is the time that we actually need to append stuff. Ooh, Nathan, are you there? No, Nathan is tired, so I'm gonna tell you, Magenta.
Probably it's probably eating breakfast.
Yeah, but there's a fundamental flaw in here. I think that in Spoon we hard
Hmm.
coded this as the label that we are searching for to pick the variadic part of it. But the parser allows you to redefine rest. That's interesting.
No, but that is what do you mean redefined rest? Because that's an atom. That's not like
No, 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 wait. I know it
it's
is
not a
an atom.
name.
No, it is not a string. I'm saying that if you want, in Spoon, you're gonna be able to do the following. In Spoon, no, in Silverware. Defun, name, and then in here, you're gonna be able to do like this. X, Y, I don't know, var.
Yeah.
But the
What's a
Spoon
small?
is assuming that this is always rest, as far as I remember.
Yeah.
But now,
No,
the
no, no. The name is not always rest. It has the modifier atom rest, which is the thing there.
I'm confused. So let me
Like
try to explain
it's
it a
gonna
different
be
way.
argument x, argument y,
Yes.
rest var.
Oh, clever, clever. I was thinking about picking this and put it in here, but your idea is actually much better. So
Yeah,
nice.
that's how we're doing.
Yeah, no, I I had a different idea. So make
We're
rest.
just local. Let's start
So this
using.
will take a string, right, and just return to us a tuple with rest and the string. Nice. And now we just need to append those. And of course I forgot how to do that. So let's go to lists here. Let's. Do you have append? Do you have concat? How do you? Oh, you have concat.
Things. I hate this, man. I hate this.
Oh man.
This is so cringe, man. Come
Oh man, this was unexpected to say the least. It was totally. Oh, append. We do have a pen. Nice, thanks. I actually don't want
don't
to
say
append
thanks,
per
man.
se. I want to insert, right?
Why insert?
Because I want to insert the normal parameters, which I'm mapping to arguments, and I want to
Mhm.
insert the rest one if it's available.
Oh, that's just append.
I don't think so. I think that it's saying here that append picks a list and another list.
Yeah, you just wrap the thing in the list.
Yeah, I know I can do that, but I kinda think that's kind of bad.
Because insert probably it's gonna ask, oh, which position? Like, and then it's gonna copy, do all the thing.
You're already
Yeah, that's
thinking
what
the
I think.
Erlang
If
way,
there is a
man.
distinction,
That's impressive. That's totally impressive. I'm surprised. Oh, we don't have insert. Are
Goof.
you kidding? Zip, sum, split, min, merge, max, last. Am I blind? Is this we don't have it, right?
No, this is the worst standard library I've ever seen in my life. Man.
I think you can get a little bit worse with I don't know some other languages, but this is not ideal. Append, and I'm something is wrong. I don't know how to write append, man. Oh, it's like this. Nice.
App and
List, make rest uh, variadic. Done, I guess. What do you think?
it looks fine.
Okay, cool. Make abstraction.
This is so annoying.
Okay, and now we go here. We cross our fingers. Or we can also listen to Mageta's songs that we last session we used some of it.
Yeah, Grandia, right? I'll not do this now because, well, copyright. But
Yeah, exactly. But you can also listen to one of those. Okay, do we have abstraction here?
I could
Abstraction
sing.
one. Okay. You can sing.
Yeah, like I don't know, Halos.
Ooh, make abstraction one. Am I writing it correctly? Make. Oh, ART. Oh. Okay, now it's AST.
Pattern
Oh, I forgot the
arg.
number, the ART here. Also, still wrong.
Bad match lambda
Lambda form.
form.
Okay, something here is wrong. Which line? 17.
Bad match.
This one.
Oh yeah, you don't have the response. Oh, no, it's just like okay. Adding between parentheses is the arg. Yeah,
Or we can just do this.
or you could just do that. Yeah, it's garbage.
Nice.
Oh, oh, oh,
Okay.
oh,
Let's make this a little bit more
oh,
interesting now.
oh.
So
I don't
good,
know
man.
the lyrics, so anyway.
Yeah, totally. But Halo feelings.
I know the Smash Bros. Brawl from the Wii. I still remember today, man. It was in Latin. That's how I got into the rabbit hole.
Okay.
It was
Control XG.
uh oh,
Okay.
come on.
Uh, oh, okay. This is for the literals that I forgot from the previous session. This that's fine. Oh, we also something before committing that I actually we cannot go further if we don't test in the proper way, which is this. This should not go to infinity. Nice. Okay.
Feierabend, via sine fine, facile
Um,
dolci.
added spoon
Umbrella vivi
conventions
la
to.
stessa pensar. And I don't remember the rest of the song, so I'll do anything here. Anyway, I'm a bad singer.
Okay, I will pause the recording now. Okay, continue.
All right, I see, I see.
Yeah. So.
So,
Mhm.
okay, you're talking here, right? The ST should split the thing.
Where are
Okay.
you, by the way? Following. Oh, okay. Here.
Yeah, that is.
This is the correct version, by the way. The type checker is already using the correct AST version.
Yes, but I'm thinking now that is wrong because the parser doesn't know any types, right? It just know the primitives.
No, not now. The parser
No,
doesn't know
dude, it
types now.
shouldn't. No, it shouldn't know because think about this. This is an expression.
No, this is an abstraction. So this is some.
No, no. You didn't get me. Like what goes in here? This is an abstraction. So we have the body, we have all the stuff. Focus on the arguments. So the arguments. Oh, never mind me, man. So okay, that's fine. Like the arguments are the declarations, right? So for example, in our case, it's gonna be let's do here. So
Can you
that's
do
why
the
we do it like
trick
that.
to allow me to write, please?
Ah man, that's just so stupid. Make read only. Make read. Wait, I made you read only. Make read and write. Can you write?
Yeah.
Okay, you can. So here, let me space.
I don't
So
know the
we
order that's
have
gonna be,
this.
but it's probably gonna be something like this. I don't know how exactly the order, but
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so we just need to add those, right? So labels. Let's
yeah, the
do.
labels are already there, but the
Dude,
labels in the evaluator they are not assuming that we have tuples of the type and the label.
let's
Ready?
do this, man. What about this?
Ooh. You are dropping the column. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I mean that's good to see, right? To separate.
I agree. I agree. I don't know Nathan's opinions on this, but
Or we can just do this, which also does the same thing, just to point where is it from.
I kind of like this the because in this manner I kind of feel that they are all spread, like they are all being
Yeah, they
treated
are.
equally. But I don't want that. I want them to be separated in this manner semantically, right? At least like this.
So let's do it. So
Yeah, but if that's
okay.
the case,
Oh,
the
but
column I can accept dropping.
yeah, but you're gonna have to go in the knife again.
No. We're not gonna. No. That one thing first.
No, dude,
We're
this is
not.
right. Like it should assume that we already have the things.
No. Wait. You're not getting. Today, knife doesn't know about types yet. The parser doesn't know at all. Our purpose today, at least that I suggested, is to
No,
fix the AST that the
no,
evaluator is
but
using
dude,
to use the same one as the type checker is using because now they are different.
no, but dude, that's such a small fix. You literally just add to the abstraction argument part that you're parsing. You just add, okay, so now search for something that is. It can be hard coded or it could be like an identifier.
No. I'm not saying it's hard to do in knife. I'm just saying that today is spoon day. That's the key. That's the thing. So on Tuesday, I will probably
Ah,
the.
man, we already spent time on that. That's so stupid.
No,
That's
we
fine.
spend time on that because if we fix the AST here, uh,
Where? Well, it's not fixed, right? It's going back, rolling back.
but if we fix the AST, we cannot be able to evaluate with the current knife parser.
Well, it's
Uh,
not fixing. That's going wrong, actually.
Okay,
So
so
where's the abstraction?
we have
Yeah, let's
two.
just do it. Let's just do
We
it.
have two options. Wait, we need
I
to.
don't care anymore. Info closure
No, no, no. We
labels.
need no, no, no. We need to
Hmm.
care because pay attention. If we change the evaluator to use the same AST that the type checker is using, then we cannot do the full pipeline of parsing, evaluating because
Yeah,
now the
type
parser.
checking.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, you
The
can. You
no, the
just
parser is
ignore the
not ready.
type.
No, but the parser is not ready for expressing types, and now the AST of the
Yeah,
evaluator.
that's what I'm saying. You ignore the types.
You ignore.
Yeah, if you ignore the types, then it evaluates just fine.
No, 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 man, man. Let me make an example to make it more clear. So let's suppose that you have an abstraction, let's say. So this is gonna be like this. And you're gonna have two lists here, uh, and we're gonna have an argument here, which if we fix the ST, the evaluator will interpret this.
I don't think the body should be list though. I don't think it is. But anyway, go on.
I think it is in the parser at least. We just did that. So
Yeah, but I don't think it should be. It doesn't make sense. It's a random expression.
uh, I also agree with that, and I'm still following you. So let me go back. Okay, so this is the correct AST that the evaluator should be using. So let's say that we have, I don't know, a variable here, x.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Okay, so what's the problem? The problem is that the parser, because one of the options that we can do today is to attempt to do the full pipeline
Yeah,
parsing and
I
evaluating.
know, man.
This
Yeah,
will
I
not
get
work
it.
if we change the ST because
Yes.
the parser doesn't know about the types. If we use the
Mhm.
current version though, if we use the version that is using just X in here, like this, which is the current AST of the evaluator, then we can do the parsing. So we need to make a choice now. Do we want to fix the ST and not be able to evaluate? Or,
Yeah, then I get it.
wait, sorry, did you get it?
I get it.
So which
That's
one do
what
you
I was
want?
saying. We ignore the types. If you don't want to go back to knife and add this there, we just ignore it.
We don't have that option, man.
Why not?
Because the
How you
AST,
don't?
I can explain. So how does
Hmm.
the evaluator works? It picks an AST, right?
Which is right now this,
Which is right now the second one. Yes.
which is correct to the evaluator.
Which is correct to it is being used by the evaluator and by the parser. So
No.
yes,
Okay,
it is.
yes, the evaluator and the parser, yes.
Yes, it is. So
Not the typer.
not the typer. Yes, not the typer. So what I mean is we have to pick two exclusive options. Or we fix the ST today, which will not allow us to use knife, or we do use knife but keep the ST like this. What do you want?
Dude, that's what I've been saying. Like, we use knife and we ignore the typing. Then you don't need to do anything. You just evaluate what this parser is spitting.
I don't know how to
That's the
explain this in a
second
different
option,
way.
man. Dude, that's the same
No,
option that
no,
you just
no, no.
said.
Wait, Magita. It's not the second option. Don't get too. Don't get
Dude,
too
no,
mad.
man.
Wait.
Dude, that's the same thing, man.
No, it's not the same. I can explain why.
Oh, man.
So let's suppose that we have, in this case is gonna be lambda x x. So this is inside. This is inside a .sw file.
Yeah.
Then the output of the parser will be this. Uh,
Yes.
will be this. Then, which I'm
You.
gonna rename this to AST because it's too long. And then the input of the typer and
Why do you need the
evaluator.
typer, man?
Wait, the
If
input
it's
of the
wrong,
typer
why do you need
and
the typer, man?
evaluator is AST, right? We are
Yes, but
saying to
the
ignore the
typer
typer.
is wrong. Yeah, because it's wrong.
Yeah,
I don't want to
okay.
change it.
Yeah, okay. So now the question becomes: is the input of the evaluator is this AST? Do you agree? Now
Yeah.
the question is, if we change the input of the evaluator to just accept this one that I'm highlighting, will this pipeline work?
No, because you don't have those things in the AST, man.
Yeah. So you see that eliminating the typer does not solve our problem. Okay.
It does, because, dude, this is already the thing. This is
Yeah.
already what the parser is spitting.
I don't
What
know how
is
to
the
communicate
problem?
differently, so let's go your way.
Dude, no, no, man. Like, I do not understand what you're saying, because this is already the spit. Like, we don't even need to call the typer on this.
Yeah, but that's what I said. We need to. I was suggesting earlier to fix the ST.
Yeah.
But if we do that, we cannot do this pipeline. That's my point.
We can. We just can do ignore the typing.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm communicating it wrong, so I apologize. Let's do your way.
Dude, what am I getting wrong? Like, tell me, what am I getting wrong?
Having
Because I
an
really
AS,
don't understand
yeah,
it.
having an AST in this manner, you can skip type checking. Let's skip type checking. You're just gonna do evolve this.
Yes, I know. You can ignore, but knife is not spitting this.
Yes, yes. So what I mean is, having the types inside the AST is an orthogonal problem of applying or not applying typer. Because compiler will pick a file path, it will ask for typer with the AST. Actually, we'll do first parser, file path. Then we'll grab the result of that. We'll call this AST. Then we're gonna do an if, checking if the type checking is fine with the AST.
Yeah,
If it is fine, we're gonna call eval AST. What you're
yeah,
proposing is skipping this step,
yeah.
which is correct. But then the AST that the evaluation understands and the AST that the parser produces, they need to be the same. And
They are.
right now they are, but if we tweak the AST that the evaluator uses to add integers, we cannot just ignore them, because the parser will still not be able to produce this, but the evaluator is
Yes, I
expecting
know.
that.
That's what I'm saying. We don't do that.
Okay, so we're not gonna fix the AST.
No.
Okay, so that's the thing that I was trying to say.
Dude, but that's the thing that I was. Oh man, no, no, dude. That's the thing that I've been saying. Like, we just skip the typing because that's not how it is right now. We don't want to fix it, so we just
No, no.
run.
Before you were saying skipping the typer.
Yes,
This
because
is
it is
skipping the
wrong.
typer does not solve the problem. That's the thing.
It is. What is the problem?
The problem is that the I think I'm gonna pause. Okay.
Dude, what the
Yeah,
fuck, man?
Scott.
Like, how much time? 10 minutes, like,
Scott
discussing.
said this once, that the most valuable skill for programmers is communication. So that's definitely something that always needs some improvement.
Is it back?
Yeah, the recording is back.
All right. So after we understood ourselves,
Yeah,
that's it.
yeah,
The
that's a.
Babel Tower. Okay. So let's see. So what we're gonna do? Let's write the algorithm here so we don't go crazy again.
Yeah.
So we had it there, man. Uh,
You can do Control Z, I guess.
we are going. Okay. Hope there is here. Here. Okay. Oh, that's it.
Okay, so we have the AST without types. We can evaluate. We can type check. Not because the typer is not working, but because the parser is not ready
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
parsing
Okay.
types. And we decided to not make the ASTs equal in order to evaluate. So
That's it.
yeah, so what we can do is to discover how
So
to call knife from here.
yeah, that's a good. That's a good. That's good. That's a good question.
How can we
That's a very
import?
good question. So first of all, let's make a. Let me just close the door just a second. But try to make call a compile. I think in Erlang they call it like HLR. Have you seen this file?
Which file?
Like you can build a project like a rebar thing, and then you create like this file that you can import into another project. So I think we can
Oh.
do that with knife. Check there,
Oh.
please, and then we can just do like a compile function
How to
that receives that.
import
Just a second.
rebar 3 libraries Erlang. How to include libraries.
How to generate one? Let me
Oh, how to
see.
generate. How
Yeah,
to
I'll see here if I
generate.
can.
How to generate
Spoon.
rebar 3 library.
Did you commit the stuff?
In knife?
Yeah.
Yes.
Set.
Basic usage, rebar 3. And dependencies, building.
Git. Ah
Oh,
man,
there,
I
there you
really
go. I
want
think
to.
it's rebar 3
What?
release.
Okay, LFA release probably.
This configuration produces some nice defaults for building a
Oh yeah,
release.
it's beauty.
Oh, really? Can you share the screen?
Yes, I can. Oh, this is beautiful. It's optimizing the project. Optimizing what? I don't know, but it's doing something. Oh, it failed.
uh,
Failed to copy blah blah blah. Innuent uncaught rebar core diagnostic blah blah. Innuent. So probably like this thing is wrong. Just open on. I was doing something LLVM by the way. So we can do like writing C and then compile and then it shows the code.
uh,
Let's see
there is something
projects.
else though that I'm kinda regretting, I guess. So do the following, man. Open knife, and I think we need to change the main file.
Oh no.
LFA.
App.
No, go. Oh
Let,
well. First there.
let me just check this. Just a second. So what could be wrong here?
Maybe we
Why
need
is
to
this
say that this is not an application. This is a lib. Uh,
applications? I don't think so. I think that's. Oh, maybe. Yeah, could be.
but I have
We can
absolutely no
try to
idea how
make an
to do that.
example. Let's see this. Encoder ABC, rebar 3, LFA. Um, release. No. That's. How do I make a new thing? I don't remember.
Generate. You want to make a new thing of what?
New project.
Rebar 3 LFA. Uh,
I think it was the opposite. It was like new,
new.
something like this. New and then LFA, I think. Create a new project from templates. Rebar 3 new. There we are. So LFA. Oh, there's an LFA release. Let's check that out.
Oh, I think I found it.
LFA. I think this was by far the most tortuous. Is that a word? I don't know. Like I felt like this was a torture.
Oh, I found it. I found it, man. Okay, so
And then
look, look at this here. I'm gonna send it in the chat. Chat.
okay. Oh wait, it's
Oh
not the
crap, it's broken. Okay, it's like this. Okay, now it's better.
awesome.
Copy that.
What?
Yeah, just copy that.
Depths? Why do I need to add dependencies? What the heck?
Because I think we can do the included using the git thing. We're not gonna use all of it. We're just gonna do, I don't know, knife, comma. and then put the.
Oh, I see. You want me to add this so that the dependency is in the spoon, right? And then it's gonna fetch as dependency from Git.
Yeah. But we're also gonna change that because this is just
Um,
a template.
yeah, that's very disgusting.
Yeah, but
Uh,
go to spoon.
spoon, src, spoon. Okay, I
Yeah.
think it
So
was.
depths.
Where's depths?
We don't have depths yet.
So it's like a high order. Oh, high order.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like
inside the
here,
list. Put a
comma here,
comma.
right?
Indent this crap. Okay. And
How did you generate this though?
I found it in some random documentation.
And then you just replaced.
No. I didn't replace. That's what we're gonna do now.
No,
So,
but like
ooh, you can
these
use SSH.
references.
You can use HTTP, HTTPS. You can even
Yeah, we're not gonna use all
search
of
for
this,
a
right?
commit. Holy crap!
Yeah, we're not gonna do this, right?
Yeah, we're not gonna
Just
do that.
this.
So
What about
I
this?
don't know if any of these are necessary. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah,
No,
let's
wait.
remove it.
No, go back. Now I'm thinking again. Go back. Just remove
Rebar.
the 3 down, 4 down, and 5 down. These three. Yeah. And then instead of rebar, put knife.
And then our link. What's
Yeah,
our
we need the
link?
link. Yeah.
I think it's like this.
No, I think it is with capital D though. Let me check. Yeah, capital D, and between the doctor and the Nekoma there's a dash, and then knife.
This.
No, there's a dash. Like doctor dash capital N. Yeah, like that. And then slash
Okay.
knife. Oh, the rebar
Uh,
3 one up. I also
wait,
think you need to change.
slash knife?
Yeah, it's a slash knife.
Oh, like this. Okay.
Yeah, so
And then what else?
the one up instead of rebar, I think we need to put knife there.
Here?
Yeah,
I don't think so,
I think
but
we are.
that's.
This one is for listing, and the other one is for getting the sources.
I don't know if that's right, but okay, let's see. And then we discover that's impossible. That's broken in LFA.
No. I would be so sad.
Rebar tree compile. What?
What did happen?
OS monotonic time stepped backwards. What the
Where is
heck,
that?
macOS? Okay, it was macOS.
Did you
Compiling
save
V.
that though? The
Dude,
other
I
one?
think this is in the wrong place. I don't think this is in the right place.
Oh really?
Yes. There was
Interesting.
another file here. Yeah, it was there. Rebar tree config. This is our file. Yes. We're not even using this. Screw you. Oopsie. This. What the heck, man?
Oh yeah, okay. That's more like it.
Oh, it's gonna be garbage to call it. And then I don't think we need this. We just
But
need.
if you imagine this working out of the box, that would be awesome.
Oh yeah. I don't think you will though.
Oh yeah, I'm 100% sure.
I wouldn't say I'm 100% sure, but
Man,
that's quite a
man.
strong statement.
First, it is us. Second, I am in here.
First, it
I
is
am.
us, dude. What the heck, man?
First, we have us, and second, I am here. So
Oh
definitely will
yeah,
not work.
yeah, that's true. Forgot about that detail. I think I need to get the dependencies first. There was a command for that. Do you remember?
Rebar.
Dude, what the heck, man? Oh, I saved this.
Yeah, I think you saved.
Uh, maybe it understood is another thing. Okay. So rebar 3, and then we have get depths, I think.
Oh no! Oh, I think yeah.
Recommended branch tag. Okay, it's fetching knife.
There's no way.
That's
There's
that's
no
it.
freaking way.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I think that works locally as well, by the way.
Imagine just for a second. Just for a second.
It's taking a bit. I think it's beauty.
We can add the branch in the name, like branch master, to remove the warning. I don't like warnings.
Yeah, if we have CI and stuff, that would be cool.
Yeah, but we are saying this for a long time, and we didn't still
Yeah, and
didn't
we
do
never
it.
added CI. I got lazy.
Holy crap, man!
Yeah, this
It's taking
is
a
taking a
while.
bit. While that does its thing, I'm gonna keep reading my some pages in the book here.
I still think doesn't make sense to have a main function, so I should definitely change knife. Uh, so let me.
Message.
I would say so. Okay, so fail to fetch and copy dep. Uh, maybe that's what I think. Maybe
Why
we
is
need
it
to
Git
say
though?
git.
Oh wait, why is it?
Wait,
But is that right? Like
I don't think so.
Git?
It,
Because that
it was
was
like that
that's
before.
how it was. Yeah, I just copied. Let's see. Yeah, that's wrong. I think this is just an atom to indicate that this is from Git.
Yeah, but that
Yeah,
kind of doesn't make any a bunch of sense though.
bar 3
Oh, but it does has
get
a git
this
in the thing.
from Git.
Oh, I see.
Unable to get dependencies from GitHub. I think that you should use get deps. If rebar compiled command is error, try rebar delete deps and then
Oh,
clean.
wait. We have a way of discovering this. Go to a browser uh,
Uh-huh.
and try to find the the bind library that we were using before.
The bind. Oh, the deps. It was here. The do. You
Yeah, the
mean?
do. Let's try to find the source code of that and see if in the configuration the guy is telling rebar, oh, this is not an application,
Okay.
this is a dep, the dependency. Let's see if that works.
Let's see. Awesome Erlang. Yeah,
Yeah, just
very
do. No,
awesome.
no, don't put do. Just put Erlang do notation. Do slash notation. Do the
They're
dash.
probably
Sorry.
probably here, man. Because the name of the library was on that website. What's the name of that website?
I will never
I
remember,
think it
man. Just put the
was
notation. I think that's the way.
hex.pm.
Um, Erlang
Uh,
do
do
notation.
here. Here. GitHub. Let's see. And then we discovered the
Rebar.config.
guy's not using rebar. And feel like clown. Deps, no dependencies. Yeah,
Go
it
to
looks
source.
alright.
Go to do app.
It's the same thing we're doing.
Yeah, but registered.
There is this links. Oh, but I think it's just for documentation sake.
Ooh, that's a
Uh,
bold assumption though.
no, it's just documentation, man. That shouldn't be anything
Go to source
related.
though.
That's not the source.
Go to source. Go to do.erl.
That's the file itself.
Yeah. But I want to see. Do we have any main functions? Because in ours we do have one, and
No,
maybe that's the
this is
problem.
just gonna no, dude. Just gonna be imported. Like this will be importable. Like the things you're exporting here, they should be importable when you import the thing. I mean, how can I think there is a thing here? Let me see. How can we import that? Checksum. We have a lock. Let me see here. We have a lock, yeah. Which is empty. Cool.
Cool.
Mm. So we have that, but that's yeah, no. Let me clean first. Then we're doing this. It could be because LFA is failing though to build.
Because LFA is failing to build.
Yeah, our LFA project is failing to generate a release. It could be that.
Yeah, but I kind of have a feeling it's not that. Just a feeling though. Okay, I will commit in knife now because now we don't have a main function. Changed
Dude, you
main
don't need. Oh man,
to parse. No, we don't. We actually didn't have a way to call parsing. Now we do have. So that sounds useful. What did you do?
I am just trying to run the get depths after clean. That's what the
Oh,
guy
okay.
said there.
Okay, makes sense. And we can add the branch master later. Failed to
Failed.
fetch and copy.
Yeah, that's trash. Trash, trash, trash.
I don't know. Let's
Okay,
try to add the
so
branch master. I don't know.
let me go to knife. I unusually right with my guesses, and you are usually wrong.
Surprisingly, yes.
Surprisingly, maybe. What the heck?
Yeah,
That's
because
years of
some
experience.
guesses they don't make a ton of sense, but for some reason they work. So.
What you think they don't make any sense? They're just clever. They're clever. I do like the Shannon's calculation in my head. It's like I'm constantly playing chess. Uh, okay. So let's see
Do we
if
have
we can do
rebar
what we
3
want
build?
to. Compile. Let's see if we can compile first. Sorry. Okay, we can. Uh, I don't think we have build because that will be release. Command build not
Put
found in
help instead of
LFA
build.
namespace. Oh, we don't need help just that.
Clean.
Clean release, build a release for LFA project. I think that's what we want. Clean build, remove rebar underscore build stuff.
Let's try release. What do you think?
Yeah, I did, dude. Uncaught error in core.
Do
This is a different
export.
error.
Do export diagnostic equals 1.
This is a different error.
I already. Yeah, but this error I already got at some point.
Uh,
Oh,
let me increase this.
how.
Dude,
How useful.
what? What the heck, man?
Wait. There. Default wait, no.
No, it didn't fail yet. Oh, here. Uncaught error undef. Stack trace and error location. Rebar, blah, 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 whatever. And then release. Screw you.
Run. I bet we're gonna find kind of like
Nothing.
nothing.
I know.
Trying to install.
Fedora, Starling. Erlang rebar.
Go one page back, please. The first error, the first link. This seems to be the only one with LFA in the title.
Somebody else is suffering. Oh yeah, it's the same message. Okay. Oh, kill me.
No, but we are
It looks
OTP24.
like version rebar LFA you're using is not compatible with rebar 3.16. Blah 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 blah. But it's no longer defined in rebar 3. Either the version of rebar 3 LFA needs to be updated or patch needs blah blah. Edit. Note, I do remember debugging blah blah blah. Edit. It works for me with rebar LFA 04 and both rebar 16 and 17.
What are the
Which version
versions of
can
things
I
that we are
use?
using? Oh,
Can we see
rebar
this?
3, but we also have rebar 3 LFA apparently.
I'm using 18, which is a version above that. And what is it using as LFA version? Can I see it like that?
No.
Of course we cannot. So let me use nano, because that's the best command ever created in the Unix world. There's my config. I'm using rebar LFA.
0.3.1. And the guy
Oh,
is using 0.4.
I am using their website version.
Uh,
They suck, man.
wait. Your knife. Let's try to also to do change the Nix file, please, because I'm using that all the time.
No, but the Nix file is not using that. That's a user environment impure configuration we made. Like, let me show.
Are you sure?
What? Yes, absolutely. We don't even have Nix here. Oh, we have shell. Nano shell. Yeah, it doesn't do that. It's just like importing LFA, a random version. Um,
Yes, I have no idea which version I have.
how do we get? I remember running this, and it would get correctly the version. Let me see. Oh wait, I need to run LFA clean.
Yeah, I think so.
LFA release.
Same
Still the
thing.
same garbage. Dude, I remember you need to get the thing. The first time you run rebar, it fetches LFA. But it didn't. So that's what I think is wrong. LFA slash version.
Yeah, but this doesn't work apparently.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh
Do
no.
what commands we have? Release, REPL, run. Oh, I think we should run REPL.
Oh, versions.
Oh, versions. Get various versions. Uh,
0.3.1.
where are you seeing that?
It's
Oh,
because your
down there.
your terminal is with the.
Yeah, bug for some reason.
You did
But
Control L.
why? But why didn't it clean? Like I changed the version. Like please just clean it.
Wait,
Does it save something there?
man, there is a command there called confabulate.
I don't even want to know what that is.
That is a way to convert LFA data files into Erlang files.
Screw that.
Because I'm
Confabulate.
kind of
What a name.
confused on how exactly we're gonna call LFA inside Erlang because like
They all compile to the same runtime, so I think we can do at the same VM. So I was expecting that we could make a release and import the thing, like in DLL in .NET, something like this.
yeah, I also
Which I
was
know
also
we
expecting.
can. If you look at the do thing of the guy, he makes that and then he just calls the R at a HRL. I guess that's the thing, the extension.
I think we
You
should
can call
also
that.
try to read the error message a little bit more extensively
Which
because
error message, man? What the heck?
with the one with the
Dude, we know the
diagnostic
problem.
equals one.
Like, we know the problem. This is the old version. We want the new version. So how do we do that? How do we clean this garbage?
Let me check if the Nix packages has like rebar 3 LFA.
Of course not, man.
Are you sure?
The Nix packages does not have LFA on rebar. It just has LFA. That's it. Which is this.
No, it
Which
has
is I
LFA.
don't even know the version. Rebar LFA? No, it doesn't.
Oh no, it only has LFA and rebar separately. Okay.
Yes, which is an old ass version, LTP 21. What the heck? Okay. So let me see. How do I claim my thing? Dude, that's why I hate immutability. I don't know where things are. Like I need to keep guessing. Okay, where should it store? Rebar 3. Let's see. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. Dude, my life is a sitcom, man. My life is a sitcom. My life
Oh
is a
man,
sitcom.
that's great, man.
Install. I think we don't need that though. We just install. Upgrade. Upgrade all. Oh, wait. Plugins. Because that's a plugin. So plugins upgrade.
I don't know if that's a plugin, but well. Oh yeah,
Yeah, it is a
no upgrade
plugin.
needed for
No
LFA.
upgrade needed.
Maybe the guy is lying though.
I feel like a clown though. Rebar 3 LFA. Dude, I certainly changed. I remember. 40.
We can also check the. Oh yeah, there is a 0.4.0. I'm checking the source code.
Mm-hmm. From last year.
No. The
Awesome.
rebar LFA. Wait.
From
I have
last
an
year.
idea. I have an
That's what I'm
idea.
looking.
I have an idea. Go to the knife directory and
Wait, you see? Like, this is what they are doing. The same
yeah, this is
thing.
in the yeah. We are at the same thing basically.
Oh, wait. I am doing this, but just changing this. But, like, this is stable. Let me try doing this. Maybe it's not getting that it's available for upgrade. Is that a branch? Oh, yes, it is a
Oh,
branch.
and something to pay attention. The guy is using plugins instead of depths, right?
Oh, screw the guy.
He's the author of the thing. What do you mean?
I don't care. Uh, upgrade. Do we need to? Slightly think we need to resync the thing. Check. No, that doesn't seem like it. Do
Fetch dependencies.
edoc fetch where
There is a no. There is a
upgrade dependencies update package index
yeah. Just upgrade, man. Let's try rebar 3.
update.
Oh, this taking a while now. Maybe it's thinking. It did things.
It's thinking that's the logo for the Dreamcast. Ah man,
We need to check the version now. Try
um,
to list them now. The plugins.
no upgrade found, man. Nothing changed.
No, but you updated. Maybe the
Rebar
update
3
already applied.
plugin upgrade. Upgrade applied on what, man? Like it didn't even fetch. How to upgrade a plugin?
Oh, You need to select them. Oh, but you did all, right? So should work regardless.
Yeah.
Let's try it specifically, just for to see what happens.
I think it'll do anything because it's not finding any upgrade for this garbage.
Wait just a second though. Can you do open the rebar 3.rebar.config file inside knife?
The rebar.config inside
Inside
knife.
knife. Is
Oh
this the one
wait,
inside
not
knife?
this. Sorry, this. You said specifically inside knife and I'm stupid.
I don't think it's rebar
Rebar.config.
3. Yeah. Yeah. So what about putting it? Oh, right there.
Oh,
How nice
stupid. LFA. What is the latest version?
of LFA.
Yeah.
Uh,
Can you check on their amazing website
Init
lfa.io?
is 1.3, but let me check the LFA.io.
They have a 1.3, so let's go with that.
No, 1.3, but 1.3 is.
What? That's old. Yes. Okay.
I think we
I
should
don't
continue
know.
using the one that we are already using.
Hell yeah. Okay. Now we do. Where's the
Release,
release? You gotta be kidding me.
same thing.
Oh, let's clean. Bar 3, LFA clean. And probably I broke the thing again.
Yeah, probably the same thing. LFA.
Let's see if this guy is solved. Thank you for the explanation and a rebar 3 newbie. Let us know. Thank you. Setting the version fixed the problem. LFA 2.0.1 emulator tooling. There is rebar 317. Let's see.
You still think it's a version problem? That's interesting. I think it's a
Oh,
configuration thing.
I don't think so.
Hmm.
If it were a configuration problem, why would you let it compile?
Because compilation and releasing are two separate things, apparently.
I don't think so. When I
Wait,
added a wrong thing to the file, I immediately identified that the thing
man,
was wrong.
LFA has a YouTube channel with 21 subscribers,
That's something.
man. They have a blog also.
That's cool. I'm sorry for them.
I'm sorry. Oh, okay. There's a bunch of extra documentation. Well, we should have tried this with a little bit more intent because now apparently there is a more of. Okay, there's 2 chapters of documentation. That's not gigantic, but that's something. Binaries. The thing that sucks is that we want to do something really unusual apparently.
That's what we want. But how do we do that?
Oh wait. Go back. That guy's answer has this project structure. Maybe we need to make the knife look like this.
I think so. That's like if you're doing two of them, but it doesn't matter if you're doing like we must generate this garbage here. Hmm. Generate. Let's do a cringe search.
A cringe search.
Yeah. Don't you think this is cringe? I think yes. Well, that would be bad. No. We can do the Erlang way,
What is the Erlang way?
making a server and then just sending the server the thing via server.
Okay, man. I have to leave for I don't know a few minutes here. I will pause the recording and you can just keep checking. I'll be back soon.
You guys using like script size or something in this project to actually run the thing?
Ah, that's a good call. Yeah, so just for the recording purpose, Magetta is not here now, and but we made it a way to make it work. The importing knife into spoon, and now we just are trying to figure out how to do the shell stuff because Nata and myself we don't remember very well. Scriptize, scriptize. No, building in a script. That's not what we want. I think the shell is the one, man. I remember doing this one.
Generate script archive. Where is the script that you generated?
Uh, I have absolutely no idea.
Then we also have a run. Oh, okay, man. What the fuck? We have a run. Like run the project's main function.
But we don't have a main function.
Well, write one and run it.
Well, that's an option. That's for sure. Um,
But like, do you have difference between like libraries and executables there?
I have no idea.
If so, then why don't we have a main function?
Let's have a main function. Da, da, da. Okay, so from the evaluator,
Is that the entry point?
yeah, I just need to change this. We're gonna have eval
I'm
and
back. Did it
main.
work?
Yes,
What did it do?
I changed the link. The link was wrong.
Oh, you're joking me.
No, I'm actually not joking. I hope I was.
I was about to make a server just for that.
Yeah, but I told you that's overkill. Multiple times.
Oh, not really. It's just like process sending to another process. That's a
Uh,
viable solution. You're rejecting. By the way, hello, Nathan.
You.
Oh, by the way, let me see what you sent me. Oh, Nathan, no, I'm not falling for your lobby, man. I'm not coding on an iPad. Please, let me out of this.
now we have an entry point, Nathan.
Do you need to declare it somewhere in the configs or not really?
I have no idea. Let's check that.
So, what are you doing?
We are trying to get some because now that we have knife inside the project, we are trying to use it. And
Well, now that we have
Uh,
Magit,
yeah, now we have
may-
Magetta. Magetta, what is the command to have a shell?
What do you mean? To have a
I have a
binary that you
REPL.
run
I
in a
want to have a
shell?
REPL with all my source code inside it.
Well, just LFA run. Oh, sorry, that's not LFA, right?
Yeah,
That's Erlang.
yeah.
So just run.
Shell doesn't work
Uh, no, why not?
because. Oh wait.
Yeah, oh, the syntax is wrong. I
Uh,
forgot a dot.
where?
Mhm. Yeah, it seems. Wait, it's showing a vol. What is that?
It is
Oh,
in
I spotted. I see.
where?
Go back there. Import. You forgot to close the parentheses. Oh, Lemus. It's
Classic.
dead, man.
Okay. So how do you call stuff?
By the way, if you have a main, you don't need to do that.
So okay, even better then. How?
So run rebar3 scriptize. That's a horrible name. Scriptize. And then, yeah, just run that. I don't remember where it is. So now underscore build. No, underscore. No, just do underscore. Don't cd.
Um,
Underscore build. Uh, complete. I don't remember. Bin. And then there. Yeah.
we do have a run script ties. Doesn't he get this thing on the path?
No, dude, just run that.
No, but that's ugly,
Okay,
man.
what was?
There needs to be a proper way of doing that.
Like, take a look on run, man.
I don't know if the run does that.
No,
We
no,
don't have a
he
run.
has run. Wait, what the fuck? I just saw, man. We have like run script ties or something. Well, run script or something.
Release, report, shell,
Yeah.
update. We don't have a run in the rebar 3 only. Maybe you do. We do have one with LFA.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
it's LFA stuff. Run script.
So
It's
is
not.
the thing inside the build, is that an executable?
that's a binary. Yeah.
Okay, so build bin undefined function.
Main. So spoon. It's looking for spoon main. It's on inside compiler.
Yeah, but it's looking
So
for
Wait,
a
it's
spoon
looking for
main
a
one.
main
Oh,
one. Oh.
yeah,
so we need to have some args in
yeah,
here, I
inside the
guess.
thing. Yeah, probably.
Rebar.
Wait, but isn't like uppercase?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is.
But the lowercase underscore.
Isn't that a match?
Yeah, you're not using. So
Same. I changed it. Yeah, I changed it.
you know what's worrying me? Go
You need
back
to
there.
run script ties
No,
again,
but
right?
look. No, but he did. But look at what
Yeah.
the thing is complaining. Undefined function spoon main. So it's not looking for compiler main. It's looking for spoon main.
Yeah, because the spoon
So
is the
do
name
the
of the
following.
project.
Yes, I know. So do the following. Make a new file called spoon.
Ah, don't
That's
you are
trash.
configuring this entry point somewhere in the configuration
It
files?
could be. It could be. Check the spoon app. Spoon app, I guess. Oh no, script main app. Go back. There. Script main app name.
Compiler.
I would already go making another
But
file.
main app.
Well, to be fair, spoon makes more sense. So
Dude, just compiler. Ah man. Spoon.
yeah, because the name of the compiler is spoon. So
Well, okay, yeah, fair. Now it's searching
Mm,
for knife parse.
a lot more
ooh.
interesting.
Okay, this one. Uh, this one.
Nice.
Okay, I have a guess, which is oops, which is removing this
I don't know.
spoon line 14. Yeah, this one.
Try not using this function. Try to comment this.
Oh,
That's wrong, by the way.
do we do nothing?
You're well. Oh, error. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Content is
It's,
unused. I don't care. Yeah, it
run the
does
same
work.
command, man. Do the following. Go copy this command and do an end on the shell, so you don't have to do twice.
Where?
Copy
Oh,
this
you
command.
mean you
Yeah.
mean rebar three?
Scriptize and then end. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So it appears to me that parse does not work, which is really not good.
Wait, he said he didn't found it, right?
Yeah, I did not find it. And the OK is there. You need to remove the OK. And the comma.
Where? Oh, this is a dot. Undefined function knife parse one. Undefined.
Yeah.
That's.
I think it's the same error as the do notation the other time.
Did we solve that?
I don't know.
Ah, I have a guess.
No. That's Lispman.
No, but I remember some sort of this notation in the do thing.
I remember the interrogation mark, but that was for macros.
Where is the do stuff?
Let's go back in our commits.
We also have the recording, so.
No, sorry, I'm not watching that.
Part knife. Lemos. On the package that you created of knife, did you set the name anywhere?
The name for what?
The name for the package.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yeah, we just do do. Yeah, it's just the name of the package and column and name of the function. So it
Yeah.
should be knife this.
The
Whew.
import is the same.
Yeah.
Are you
Right.
sure the import Oh man. Yeah, go to that source file. This SRC file.
SRC.
Spoon app
What is that,
SRC.
by the way?
I think that's like the thing because you can have multiple projects. So I think this is like to manage the
Oh, we need to
project
add the
inside.
modules here?
I don't
We
know.
don't have any.
Yeah, we do. Evaluator, prelude, spoon.
No, I
No,
don't think
I
so.
mean, we are using do and we don't have do there.
We're
We're
not
not
using
using
do, we're
do,
just
are we?
importing.
But we did previously, right?
That's
The,
correct.
well, we're just using do.
Yeah, then do column do. So it's the name of the package and name of the function. Yeah, so I have no idea.
I would guess it could be a problem on the package configuration. Maybe the name that we are setting is not what we are wanting, really.
Oh,
Maybe the
wait.
exporting
The
something off.
when we use fmap, we didn't put the I think we already tried this, but I will try again.
Yes, we did.
Okay.
Yeah, it recognizes as part of the knife package.
Ah.
Undefined function, man.
So maybe to the export.
Is
What?
Knife even exporting that?
Yes, it is. I can show you that. Source, knife.
Oh, wait. Because like you have a lib, and usually a lib it's the namespace by itself. But depending on the language, you have the modules, and then you have the functions, right?
Yeah.
So the spoon that we are assessing, is that a module? Is that the lib namespace? If it's the lib namespace, are the functions available there? Do we have to do module and then the function? Like, right? That is more things that would be wrong. Like we are defining a module knife, right? In the project knife and exporting that. So
I don't think that's a problem, but you can try.
Try
Try
what?
adding knife.
Oh, not knife.
I don't think that's a
Do
But
problem.
we have libraries made in LFA?
how do yes
That
we
would
do.
be
It's like
good.
this, you mean?
I
Yeah,
have no
but I don't think
idea.
that's an
Yeah,
issue.
that doesn't look like a valid.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's not a valid syntax for sure.
So what is the okay LFA library? Oh, we
Dude,
don't
you know
even
what
have a
pisses me
Google
off?
result
It
for
doesn't
that.
failure.
No,
It
no, no.
doesn't
Put
fail up
LFA
there.
in a GitHub search, Nathan. You're gonna find libraries in that way.
You don't find an error, man. Like on the import up there.
No, no. Look at this. Uh, look.
Yeah. Can you try to do the following? Open a shell there. Uh, and then try to call the knife parser or whatever. I think try to do knife and then tab. I think it completes for you. Parse. So it shows there. And then dot in the end. Don't forget. So, dude,
Oh, it's working. What happened?
it works
Magenta
on the shell.
suggested.
It worked on the shell,
So it's probably
but
like the way.
not
Can you
on.
like remove the import up there?
What am I doing? Oh,
Saving. Only when you call the script. Oh, yeah, the knife. Is it the knife issue? Oh yeah, yeah, compiling.
uh, uh,
Dude, try to do the following,
ooh.
Lemos. Go to the code. Go
Go
back
to
to the
the
code.
which one?
You have more? What the
Yeah, I
heck?
have knife and spoon now.
No, that. Remove the knife from import.
Remove knife from import.
910. Yeah, remove that. Now try running the script ties again. Why can't we use it as a standalone script, but we can. Could it be that it's not bundling? Like, because think about this, like that, the script ties is basically generating a binary, right? But it wouldn't make sense like generating a binary without the dependencies. Like that's very stupid.
I want
Mm,
first, just a sec. I want just to be sure of a
it
thing.
depends, Magita. Like, for instance, maybe it's
Ooh,
just a primitive that you
character.
have to
My
pass the arguments.
God.
A primitive that you have to pass the
In the
arguments.
sense of, take a look on like compilers instead of build
Mhm.
systems that come with the language, and you have to pass like manually to link and stuff, like the libraries that you're going to use.
Okay, I see. But I don't think we can even pass that because it's not like, for example, it makes sense if your language has like for
If
example, C that you. Huh?
Hmm.
no, no, no.
What?
Continue. No, I just want to ask.
Oh, dude, those are. By the way, oh man, those are symbols, right?
No, no, no. That's what I want to ask you guys. What is this?
This is a symbol.
This is a
This
symbol.
is an atom. Atom.
This is
Yeah.
an atom.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
With
That
the
doesn't make
simple quotes,
sense for
that's an
me.
atom.
Wait, but that's not what we're using as keys in the map, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Huh?
We are using
No, we
this.
are using strings.
It should be strings, man.
No, this is not
Yeah, you can
strings.
change those. Yeah.
Let me check for
Just
a
change the
thing.
LFA. Just change the knife to.
Let me check this first. Uh, Okay.
You see, they're atoms, and the variable is a string. So it tried to add the plus as a string. You see?
Oh
Oh,
my
you did
fucking
that, Mel.
god. No, 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 no. This is ultra wrong, man. Because this is actually returning. We
Oh
need to.
no!
Oh,
Oh no! I
wait,
thought
why
to
is
remove
that?
that, so man.
No
It's
idea.
like he's basically pattern matching and sending the entire like
I'm
input,
sending input
undefined.
everything.
Yeah,
Oh
Oh,
no. But I want to check for a thing. We have the rabbit here, right?
yeah.
So I want to see if this is rabbit to
I
this.
don't think so. Dot.
Ooh.
Try to
like
do normal
they are
equal.
strings, Lemos. I don't know
No,
what they
they're
were.
not both strings. They're, one
Huh?
is an atom, another
No,
is a
no,
string.
no, no. Okay, what I'm saying is the ones that should be there on that file, they should be strings. Like they are atoms because we made a mistake, but they
Oh,
shouldn't.
it's not really a mistake. You can change the LFA
Yeah, we can
parser.
change the
Doesn't matter.
knife. Yeah, but now that's a second design decision. Which one
Ah,
should we correct? The spoon or the knife one?
I think it's easier to change the evaluator,
man, like
No, we
the
we
prelude.
can no man. The easiest one is to just do replace every single quote with double quotes, right?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Replace string.
wait, have you done that for?
I have to
It's clap.
select those.
Do the following. Do like this. Oh man, go up. Go all the way up. Line
Forget
five.
those clapping, man.
Line five. Go to line five on the quote. Now Control D.
I think you need to
Control
select.
space. No, no, yeah. Just select the quote. Yeah.
Hmm.
Then Control D and keep pressing. Oh yeah, okay. Oh
No,
no,
no, no.
man. Okay, let's do a different approach then. Do like this. Control G. Yeah.
Control G, okay.
Go back to the quote before the quote,
Before the
and
quote.
then do Control space. Go down. Go down. Keep going. Oh no, they're not uniform. Yeah, man, fuck you.
Man, we
Okay,
should be do
do
it
like
by
this.
hand
No, I'm
already.
gonna
Like,
teach you something powerful. No, I'm gonna do something powerful. Go there. Put it specifically on the beginning, like in the no, no,
can't you
no. Like
select just
go
like
go go
parentheses,
before. No, man,
single
I'm gonna teach
comma?
something cool. I'm gonna teach something cool.
Here you go.
Please, that's cool. Go back to the beginning of the line. That's awesome.
That's
Control
awesome, he
X,
says.
Control X,
Hmm.
and then open parentheses. Nice. Now every key you press will be a macro recording. Okay?
Why?
So move to the right once and then delete and then add a quote, like
Double quote.
yeah, double quote. And then you're gonna go to the right. So like control
How that's gonna work
right,
with the rabbit, Makit?
control right,
Control right.
yes. Control left, back, left, left, delete, add a quote. Now go down twice. No, three times.
Go down.
Yes, three times.
Back down arrow, you mean, right?
Yes, down. Yeah,
One, two, three times.
yeah. Go to the
Two,
same line.
three.
Yeah, now go to the beginning of this.
We're using going to the left.
Control A,
Control A.
then Control right,
Control right.
Control left,
Control left.
Control A again. Just do Control A. and then right, 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 right. There. Now Control X and then close parentheses. Now press Control U. I think there are like press 5 and then Control X. E. Boom.
It didn't work.
Oh no. Okay, you oh man, I think you added in the wrong place. But okay, you can fix that.
It didn't work.
Yeah, you should have moved one back. Oh man, that's fine.
Oh man. Okay, let's do the Ooga Booga way. I don't
Okay, that
care.
was a good attempt. At least now you know how to use macros. That's it. The best thing was like Control U 5. It is sorry not to. I said like shh, but that was just to be.
Oh man, greater than.
Yeah, it was like to the side. You see, because you deleted the thing. You gotta do like specifically where you started. You can also use that, by the
Is
way.
this the greater than, or is this the
No,
greater
look
than?
at the right. I don't know, man. I think we inherited that from. I don't know. I don't
Okay.
know anymore. Anyway,
No, I think we fixed it, that man. There's no way we.
just keep that. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh wait, I'm not sure about the test, so let's do like this. Okay, so the and will be.
Simple quote. Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
there you can fix it. Go to the open open thing. No, 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 try running once just to see if it's right.
Okay, so
Go
here.
one more to the left. Now try Ctrl X E.
Wait. Okay, so
Ctrl
Control
X E.
X E. No?
So what did that do? Okay, I don't know. Anyway, just do back and do the thing. That's stupid.
I get in his macros.
I mean, that's extremely useful.
I'm not denying that. And done.
Okay, now probably we need to fix the test.
Yes, we do. But
But we don't need to test, right?
no, we do. We do.
That's literally for losers. What are you
No, no,
talking
no,
about?
no, 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 don't even start
Then
recording.
and then just add the clauses after. At the end already.
Yeah, but the clauses here would be this 2 times. So the first one, well, not this, this. We're gonna have a failure with a message, and then we're gonna do F
Capital letter
right.
on the message.
That's correct. F right. I do have a better keyboard, so.
You're mocking me, man.
Of course. Success, AST,
Then you
evaluator,
call the evaluator.
eval, AST. And then we can just do this
And
with this.
semicolon on the failure case. Beautiful. I love it.
um, Control this, rebar 3, get depths. I'm not
That
entirely
was too quick.
sure if this is
That was
already
too quick.
updating.
Oh, we probably need to update. So yeah, type dot there. No,
There.
just enter. Enter. No, just enter. Yeah. There is a thing there to upgrade.
Update.
Upgrade
Upgrade
dependencies. Yeah.
dependencies. So rebar 3, upgrade knife.
Okay.
No
No
need.
upgrade needed for LFA.
Oh, for
Okay.
do. It's just for the do one.
Yeah, do an LFA. Okay.
Yeah, okay, so now rebar 3 shell.
Quack,
This is the
quack,
same
quack,
problem that we
quack.
had before.
It's probably some misconfiguration on the app src.
Uh,
Oh, it's on knife.
um, oh, cool. So
Input
I'm
is
just dumb.
unbound.
Okay.
If we had CI,
Yeah. That's a very good point. Uh,
what is the thing? Input is not defined.
parentheses.
Oh yeah, parentheses. Yeah, of course. How could I
Yeah.
forget?
Okay. So uh,
By the way,
fix
you can point directly. You don't need to keep committing.
need to can point directly. What do you mean?
Yeah, but instead of the link, you point to the file, to the path that has the Git. But anyway, like you're already
File.
committed anyway. Instead of keep pushing everything like in syncing remote, you can just point to the
Oh
path
yeah, that's
locally.
that's a hassle. Okay. This failed to
Keep up.
copy. I don't know what that means, and I don't really
I don't
care.
know as well. No, but that failed the library, I guess. Okay, apparently it didn't.
Oh! Okay, we do know how
Okay,
to parse an
and our
environment.
dreams are close to.
We're still very far from the dream because we want types. So, yeah, now it's already 3
No, not very
minutes,
far. We just need
few
to add
hours.
the. We just need to add the label to the abstraction.
A label to the abstraction. No, no,
Yeah,
not
that's the
only
only
that, we need
case
to
we
add
want.
types by themselves, man. Because the
What
parser
do you
doesn't
mean?
know how to cope with types at all. Uh,
We have a parser for an integer and a boolean.
no, yeah, but we don't. The parser is not expecting to find something like lambda and then x integer. Like it will
Yeah,
treat
that's what I was talking
integer.
about.
Yeah, exactly. I know, but oh, you were talking about this. I thought you were talking about that fun.
No, no, I'm talking about like making the arguments, like the labels.
Ah, okay,
I
yeah.
think that's easy. That's just an applicative, I think.
No, yeah, that's easy. That's not that hard. I'm just saying that.
Not actually just left, right? Anyway, like we
No,
can we
wait,
can add
just
that, I think.
left.
Yeah, you do. Okay, not just left because
We want to keep
we
the
gotta
types.
do a parser for a type indicator, right?
Yes, we want
A
to keep the
type label,
types.
something.
Yes. But now that we have this, I want a more complicated example.
Do a
Spoon.
sum application.
Okay, so
Don't you want a parse this? Just call this function there, man, and then you parse. Just do the args, and then you pass the args there.
let's make a lambda then.
Why
X.
don't you send, dude? Why don't you instead of compiling this all the time? That's what I'm saying.
Wait, I think I'm not understanding your comment. Can you repeat?
Make the args, and then on the main, instead of passing one, you already passed the
Oh,
expression.
okay. Uh,
Args
actually, we already have that. I just need to export test.
test.
Yeah. So here, test.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's true.
Okay, test. Let's make a lambda receiving two things.
Then you do
Then
some.
doing this with a plus.
I kind of feel like that will fail.
No, I got you. I have total feelings that this will fail like tremendously. But let's be confident. Let's be confident. So 1 plus 1, 2 plus 2 times 3. The result should be 7, right?
Yeah. Dot.
Undefined. Oh,
Undefined shell command. Oh, you
spoon.
need to.
That cuts the thing.
Yeah.
Yay!
Mhm. Evaluator application 3 line blah blah blah. Abstraction not variadic. Application variable plus variable. Oh, so it failed on the application, but on the abstraction.
I
Like,
think.
where are the numbers?
Wait.
Wait, let me read that thing. Abstraction, then we have not variadic, and then the list of arguments. That's fine. And then we have the body. Should the dude? I don't think the body should be a list. That to me is wrong. Can you copy that expression entirely?
This, you mean?
No, no, no. Go down there. Like, you see that we are having a list. Look, go down with the pointer
Go down with the
on
pointer.
the second line after the arguments. Go to the arguments. Yes, there
Oh,
on the
here.
second line.
The second
No,
one.
on the second line. Yes, there. You see a list?
Yeah, this is a list.
I don't think that should be a list.
Nathan?
Look at the tests.
Is Nathan here?
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah, he
think?
is.
I think that in our grammar, actually, the thing is a list, right?
Are you guys talking about the same thing? He's
Yes.
talking
The
about the
body.
result of the
No.
AST, don't?
No. He's talking about this is
Oh
the
man.
body.
Yeah.
This is the body of the abstraction, and I remember pretty clearly, and I
That
also
doesn't
have
make
this.
sense, man. That
No,
is
wait.
like
Yeah, yeah. But I want to talk to Nathan first because we were discussing grammar yesterday. Here, Nathan. Uh,
Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about. Go to the eval.
Go to the eval.
See where we are evaluating the. Ah,
Abstraction?
yeah, like either the abstraction or the application, I guess.
go to
Okay,
test.
abstraction parameters body. So we are discussing if the body should
No,
be a
okay,
list or
yeah,
not.
go to application. Yeah, go to application.
Application.
Like,
Here.
wait, eval closure. Yeah, eval application with environment, eval closure. Yeah, go to eval closure.
Not variadic in this case, so this one.
Okay, not very adequate. What is the body? What is
The
there?
body is just an expression.
Where are we evaluating that?
Here.
Yeah, it's not a list.
Oh
It's an
yeah.
expression.
So yeah, that's the thing that we were talking about, Magita. Try to explain to him once.
Uh,
You want to make a bunch of expressions inside the list and then evaluating each one of them.
Yeah, use the implicit prog n, right?
Okay, inside a function, right?
oh, oh, that's correct. It's because in the middle of the grammar, Nathan asked me if I wanted to have an implicit program, or
Yeah.
you would have to put a program yourself. And I asked for not having to put the program. So you have an
So,
implicit one.
We forgot to consider the current eval.
but that would be okay. That's not a problem. But I just think we're gonna have to do you pass the environment, get the result. Like we do, like let's think of for loop.
Like
We
the
do a
only
loop.
difference is the way that you are evaluating like this line. Like it's not only expression anymore.
Yeah,
Like
we do a
it's a
loop
list of
in the
Yeah, we
body.
do
expressions,
a
right?
list, a list.
But just one thing, on the new environment, because that could be a bind. Could that be a bind? We don't have that right now.
Wait, what is the new environment that you are?
For example, like if the body is making a bind inside the
Doing
function,
a let, basically.
If the
Yeah, like we
body
don't
is
have
making a
that, so that's
bind.
what I'm
Yeah,
asking.
imagine the following, Nathan. We have two expressions inside the body, like an implicit program. So we're
Oh,
going to
if you
execute.
can access the binding of a previous
Yes,
one.
Yeah, because
yes.
you might define like a lambda
But
to a
that's a tough
variable,
decision.
and then you now need to propagate the environment, right? For
Considering
control.
that the only thing we want is the prog n, you could literally evaluate the list and return the last value.
So you
Because
ignore the propagation of the environment for
Yeah,
each
ignore.
expression.
yeah, because right, if you want the other stuff, then it's the let in, right? You
Yeah.
well, you could do that also, but it's just a lot more work indeed.
Okay, so you
Do
basically
you have
evolve.
examples of languages that are doing one or the other?
Well, Lisp
No.
is the one not using the implicit program, right?
Like well,
Wait.
depends. What
What?
Lisp you mean?
Yeah.
I
Mate.
think in Scheme you can have the implicit stuff. I'm not
I
sure
think
if you,
in Como Lisp it's also like that. Closure the same.
but can you define like as you would do in the top level inside of one of those and be accessible in the other? I haven't tested that yet.
That doesn't make
But
sense to me though.
What do you
well,
mean?
that's
Like,
what we are talking
it
about.
doesn't make sense to me that if you do in one of the expressions you do a binding, you have access to that binding in the following expressions.
That's
I'm
a
talking
choice
about
on.
this.
What you're talking then, Mageta?
I'll send here. Ah, I mean, this Discord thing is horrible to type.
Yeah, but at least for now, in order to adapt these,
We can just
uh,
change the parser back, man, because like it's the easiest one.
Just a
no, the easiest
second.
one is
I'll send.
to put a list head here.
Oh, okay, yeah, indeed. It's just yeah.
Yeah. So let's try that for a bit to see what happens. So list and
I will take a look on how Scheme
Like
does
that.
it.
That's what I was talking about. Like you're making a binding to a thing, but we don't have a bind.
No, no,
Don't
wait,
have the
Magita,
concept of binding.
that's totally different, man. That's like the let in. Well, no, depends, right? Yeah, it depends.
No, it is. Yeah, in this case, it is.
No, I mean it depends. You could also interpret that as a like just an assignment on a different of statements, right?
You just want to execute a bunch of procedures. That's all.
yeah.
So you
Yeah,
want things that will run units. So
but
it's like the
carrying the
do.
bindings, if you are binding something.
No, if it's a do, right? In that case,
Oh, okay,
that's
I
what you
see.
want.
Okay, so the adding the lists there that didn't work at all.
Magita, then it makes
Mhm.
sense to type this as oh. Oh, that's interesting. So regarding typing, for instance, if it doesn't make sense to return a value because it's being ignored, or
Isn't it zero, Lemos?
No, it starts from one, which is
Oh,
trash.
you gotta be joking me.
No.
This is so funny.
It's not even printing, so the error is before evolve closure. Um,
maybe
uh,
when we are evaluating the abstraction, maybe there is something wrong there.
can we test the application by itself instead of using abstraction?
Yeah.
I don't know what will. Uh,
Oh, application itself, you can just do plus one true.
no, but that we tested already, I guess.
Have we?
Yeah. See?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it needs to be something wrong when using abstraction, which is meh. I'm not
There's
really
nothing wrong when
understanding.
using abstraction. Try and yeah, try just one true. Yeah.
Same thing.
Can you evaluate just the abstraction levels?
Dude, it's still showing
Uh,
the list.
wait. We don't need this and this.
Wait, what did you just type?
Lambda xy.
No, 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 that doesn't make any sense. Like, I mean, Uh,
Oh, no, it doesn't make any sense. We need to have the extra brackets because now it's an application.
Yeah.
no. I mean, can you evaluate just an abstraction, like just the lambda?
Yeah.
I I don't know. Let's test. Same thing.
Parentheses. Oh no,
Parentheses.
that's right. The parentheses are right. So
Ah,
just an abstraction is failing.
even that doesn't work. No function clause
Yeah, but
matching evaluator evaluate environment.
this is the thing that it's producing. Is this correct?
Abstraction,
Let's
not
Just one
compare.
very.
thing. You need to handle that the last thing of an abstraction. Oh wait, go back there. There is a body thing there.
Abstraction, then tuple, then list. Oh, we don't have a quote in here.
Oh yes.
Ooh, that sucks.
Wait. But are you running the tests?
No,
Not
but dude, that doesn't matter.
The
Like
thing
in
is,
our
how are
thing,
you
you
handling
do.
the eval?
Yeah, on the test is wrong, but we have the thing on our on our AST. Yeah.
Let me also change this because, well, now the test will fail forever.
We
Like,
need
we
to
are
test
not
this again.
matching on those things in the eval, right?
Yeah,
We
we're
are
not
just
matching.
passing. So it's something else that is not matching on the top level. So we could just take a look
I
on the
go back to
evaluate
the body.
environment.
I saw a body with parentheses there.
Okay. What?
Go back to the code, the Erlang shit
The Erlang?
evaluator. Where's the body? But that is the not variadic.
Yeah, which is the one that we
You're
have.
passing. Your pass is that printing? No,
Yeah,
right?
that is printing. It's not. It's
Are you
not.
sure?
It's not
Where's the
matching
hello?
here, man.
Where's the hello?
There
It's
isn't.
not printing.
Yeah. So the
Okay, so
problem
it's
is
not even
before
breaching
this.
there.
Yes. The
Alright.
the problem is before this. So my idea is that
Can
who
you,
calls
dude,
it
print
is
every shit,
application.
like every selection garbage.
But man, they were told you that evolving environment is not matching, right?
Evolve with environment is not matching. Yeah.
So go there and see what
Oh,
is not
okay,
matching,
this
right?
thing. Abstraction parameters body. Oh, list body? No, I don't think that should be a
Is it the
problem.
number of parameter? Well, the number of like parameters of evolving environment that is wrong.
I don't think so.
No, that's
Can you
right.
put side by side? What the knife is spitting for us?
Oh man, that's so cool that you can have. We have to analyze what the parser is spitting now.
Well, not types, right? No
Not yet.
types. No. I mean, in a typed language, you cannot like make it wrong. The
Oh yeah, the types are the interface between the two.
uh,
Oh, dude,
wait,
the
the
not
environment. Are
variadic.
you?
Oh man.
What?
Wait.
Not understanding the. What's funny?
Not variadic is closing where. Have a feeling it's wrong.
It's.
Oh no, go beginning. Not
Wait, there's a
variadic.
bracket here.
Yes. No, there it's fine because it's ending the argument list. That's okay. But my problem is where it's ending the not variadic.
It should.
It should end there.
I'm not quite sure.
Yes, it does.
Abstraction.
Variadic and the variable b.
Oh, and here
It's not.
it's not, which
So
makes a
there's
ton
the
of
issue.
sense. But yeah,
It's a
my get is
knife
right.
issue.
My get is right. Oh, I think we are closing it later. Look
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
here.
Yeah, there it is. Delete there and paste it above.
Wait, you are passing only two things?
The not variadic, he's engulfing everything. Okay, not only the argument list.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
okay.
it should be. So this is needs to be
Only the
probably in the
parameters, right?
parsing
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, but that's really really easy to fix. So
And then we discover we gotta change the entire function
no 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 no
architecture.
no 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 no.
That would be funny.
Why my tree max is not changing with me, man? That sucks.
He gave up.
He gave up. Okay, I will finish the recording for now. I think we are almost quite done. So